things that really stood out to me about this particular project we're going to show today is that it's small, doable, little Christmas ornaments.
Yes.
Let's take a look at what we're talking about.
Oh my gosh. All right,
Look how
so
cute
these are the
are.
cozy Christmas ornaments.
They're thick.
They're nice and thick. Yeah, can you see that? I mean, talk about texture, right?
Have you put something underneath it?
No, it's
Get
just the
out.
process of how this gets put together. And what's fun is that you're going to receive all 4 designs in one kit. So they
Nice.
come in a kit like this, and take a look. I mean, well, let's just go ahead and open it, shall we?
The wood pieces come with it?
Absolutely.
Yes.
We want you to have everything you need to
I
be
can
successful.
carry that in the car because we're going away for Thanksgiving.
Hey, there you go.
Exactly. Well, and you're going to love this too.
Okay, good.
It actually comes
yes.
with a pre-printed cloth.
Yes. Oh
You
my
guys are
gosh.
getting smarter and smarter.
You know, it takes a minute, but when we get there, we do. Yeah, we have the pre-printed cloth, so you're going to be able to make
is
all 4
so
ornaments.
nice.
And can you believe something as simple as this ends up looking
No.
like that?
Oh my gosh.
Right? Are you ready to try? Have
Yes,
your hand out?
yes.
Okay, so
Okay.
you're also going to receive a hoop with
Nice.
it. So like
One
literally everything that you need is there.
Nice.
Okay.
Wow.
And what I did here is I actually hooped it backwards. So you see,
yeah.
you've got the print on the inside, on the back side of this,
Yeah.
whereas your design is actually going to show up on the front.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yes. Yes.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
There we
yeah.
go.
Okay, I get it.
There we go.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
And the reason is because when I punch through the back, it's creating loops on the front, okay? So we're going to do a technique that I call loop and cut. Loop and cut. So we're first going to loop it, and then we're going to do the scary word.
Cut it.
Cut it.
No.
And you might
That's
be
what
wondering,
gives it that
why
play.
in the world
Oh, that's how
are
you
you
get that
cutting
look.
it? But this is the fuzz, right?
Oh
This
my
is how
gosh.
you get it so
No wonder
fuzzy
why
and
it looks
floofy.
different than what I've done before.
Yeah.
I've done some of your...
Right,
Um,
absolutely.
Yeah.
The cool thing about punch needle is that you don't have to be so precise. You don't have
Thank
to
you.
count anything.
I knew you were going to say that.
It's
I knew
literally
it.
like a coloring book.
Yeah.
If you can fill in, the little spaces, the little
really good at
areas
coloring.
with painting or, or with colors, you can do punch needle.
Okay.
All right. The first thing I want you to do, hold your punch needle like a pen, okay? And then you notice there's a little scoop, right? Almost like a spoon. I want the scoop to be facing up towards you.
Oh.
All right.
Okay.
So my thread is down, hanging down.
Yeah, your thread is hanging down below and your scoop is hanging up. So if I were to dip this into a bowl of cereal,
Okay.
it's facing up towards you.
Okay.
Now the pointer of the needle is facing in the direction you're stitching, okay? Once you have those 2 things down, you're golden.
do it now?
And what I want you to do is actually, do you see how I've got a long tail here? Okay, I'm going to just draw it back a little bit so that I don't have too long of a tail, just to help
That's a waste,
conserve your
right?
yarn. Yeah, it's just a waste. Now you're going to have plenty of yarn to do this.
Okay.
But it's a good habit, good practice to get into.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to first start in an area that I want to color red. You're obviously going to start with the tree. You're going to start with your gingerbread man.
Okay.
But you just go ahead and punch this down all the way until you no longer see the gold part of your needle, okay?
got
So
it.
you're punching until that needle stops
It can
and
no
it can't
longer
go
go.
anywhere else.
Right.
Now, because we're on the back side and we're punching from the back, leaving my tail there is just fine.
Okay.
Oh, good.
You're just not going to do anything
okay.
else. Now I'm going to gently lift that needle up and I'm going to jump about 1/8 of an inch. Okay. Now in my tutorials, I often say 1/4 of an inch, but in this case where it's so
This is so
small,
small.
I want you to jump just about 1/8 of an inch. Now do not measure anything. Okay. You will drive yourself.
She sounds like me.
Absolutely bonkers if you do.
That'll be fine.
Just give an eyeball look that you are punching about 1/8 of an inch.
Oh my
All
gosh.
right.
This is so fun.
Up
Yes.
and down and up and down and up and down and such. Okay. Already, look how quickly I have a line there.
Yeah.
Right? And you
at
too,
mine.
look at Chris's. Way
going,
to
keep
go,
going.
Chris.
Keep talking
okay.
so I
Here
can
we
get
go,
some.
here we
There we go. So and what's happening is it becomes flat on this side, but let's turn it over, Chris. Whoa, you got loops, right?
Whoa, look at that.
Mine are different
She's got
sizes.
loops. She's got loops.
People.
All right. If you have different sizes, that's okay because we're going to be cutting them down anyway. But you want to get in the habit of punching all the way down. If you will punch your needle all the way down so you no longer see the gold portion of the needle, then you're going to have even size loops on the other side. Just go around the outside. You don't want to punch on the line as much as you want to punch just inside the line.
Oh, okay.
Okay? Just like you were coloring inside the lines in a coloring book.
Not outside the
You're
lines?
doing the same thing here. All right. Now, once you've done that,
Are you kind of holding on to the loop in the back or the front, whatever you
you
call it?
certainly can. That's a great question. Kyle asked, are you holding on to the loop on the back? Now, one of my tips is that, yes, if you're not getting it to be totally flat on one side, then that means your loops are not even on the other side. So what you can do is get in the habit of just taking your fingers and doing what I call the pinch and pull method, okay? So I'm just going to pinch those yarns on the loop side and just pull them down, or up in this case, right?
Sure.
Okay, so just to do that, and by doing that, it's gonna keep it flat on this side and your loops nice and even on this side.
Oh my gosh.
All right?
You
Okay.
could get these done so
Fast, right?
That's
now,
crazy.
I'm going to go around again, just inside the line that I was before. And again, about 1/8 of an inch, just going to keep punching. How's it going, Kyle?
Great.
Okay, let's see what you've got so far. Let's bring it over
I
here.
went around the head.
Hey, that's looking
Nice.
good, Kyle.
It is. It's looking great. Let's
Thank
look
you.
over here. Okay. See, Kyle's going around the outer perimeter of the gingerbread man, and now she's going to soon start filling it in.
Yeah.
So right here, I've already got this section filled in. And now I can just
guys.
skip over to this next area. This is going to be white. I'm not going to do the white yet because I might as well just keep it to all red. So I don't have
Right.
to rethread, right? But now I'm going to go over to this large section and just punch, 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 punch. So again, notice, Kyle, I'm not looking at what hole I am going into. This is why I love
you're
the
just
hat needle.
You're just making sure to fill it in.
You're just
Okay,
filling
I'm
it
just
in.
trying to hit
Done.
the fabric.
Oh, see? Look at that. Boom. Chris is done. All right.
You got
show
the
that.
simple one.
The whole thought behind this is don't worry about perfection.
Yeah,
You
don't
can-
overthink
don't-
this.
This is my kind of project.
Go rogue.
Oh, yeah. In fact, I mean, look, Chris's stitches, we'll just call it out right now, are not
Hey now.
even. And
Hey now.
that's okay,
because-
right?
yes.
Because on the other well, you know, on the other
now.
side, hey, but is any tree perfect? No.
Yeah.
That's what I like to think. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. It's,
Okay.
it's nature.
Besides, you're going to cut
It's
it down,
nature,
right?
I'm
but
gonna
you're
cut
cutting
it.
it down.
Exactly.
So
Yes.
that's why with the loop and cut technique, you're fine. You're totally fine. So she's ending hers, and she just pulled her needle back to the back, and now I'm just going to snip off that little tail and leave that there. Now, some people might think, wait a minute, do I have to tie a knot
Yeah.
in it?
Yeah.
This is, again, the beauty of punch needle. No knot is needed. Because you have moved those
Because I'd end
loops,
up pulling it all out.
they're just kind of tight. Yeah, right? They nestle in
so
together.
tight.
They're tight. They nestle in together, and you'll be
Wow.
just fine.
Okay.
So, okay, you don't have to do that.
Okay.
But this tree is looking, granted, a little wonky right now.
Yeah,
and it does.
It
It's
is.
supposed
Yeah,
to.
I admit.
You're
Yeah.
not supposed to have a whole lot of shape right now. And that's why I want to point this out, is because some people might think, wait a minute,
This doesn't look right.
I
This
have to
does
start
not-
all over.
This does not look
'Cause
like...
that looks like a bush.
right? It looks like something. It looks like a
Somebody
bush.
needs to get a gardener.
Okay, but let's
Yeah.
look at the overhead again to show that truly this will become this once
Really?
you do the loop and cut
What?
technique. Not all is lost.
Okay.
Don't do
I'm gonna trust you on
Trust the process, Chris.
How did the
okay.
loops not come out?
Okay.
You're
Well, they
still-
just
I'm
it's
worried.
it's magic. I don't
Okay.
know.
I love magic.
It's amazing. Okay, so here's where
magic
the
of
technique.
Christmas.
Yeah,
We did the loops.
there you go.
I see what you did there. You do the loops, but now it's the cut. So, Chris, we're going to take these scissors.
We're
And
gonna
we
give it a
are
trim.
giving it a trim.
Whoa.
Oh,
Okay.
my
Whoa.
goodness. Okay, look at that.
Wow.
I am just cutting off the very tops. Now,
That
it's
is a
still
little
not
scary.
looking like a tree yet. Don't worry. It's going to
Okay.
get there. Okay? So you're just trimming off the tops, and it's
because
nice
we
and
don't
fuzzy.
want the loop.
You don't want the loop anymore. We want this to look like a shag rug. Now, there
Okay,
are
okay,
some Kimberbell punch nail projects where the design is for a loop,
Right.
and you want to keep the loop. If it says the instruction
it's
is loop
and cut,
but if it's
this
loop
is
and
what
cut,
that is.
this is the
Okay.
next step. So now it's looking a little bit more like a tree, but to give it the finesse,
Okay.
I'm going to take some double curved scissors, and I use these ones because I love that it's curved on the
Okay.
bottom.
I have those.
And it's going to
Yeah.
glide just against this fabric without it cutting into the fabric.
Okay.
So what I want to do is I'm going to give it some shape by using those and add an angle.
You know what? I
so
am
you do.
so glad you are sharing this with
Yeah.
us today, Kim,
Yeah.
because I think
Gives it
I would have
dimension.
been a little lost going, this
How do
does
I make
not
it look
good.
like a tree
Yes.
separate?
Okay, I'm going to just shake this off a little bit and then take a lint roller to it.
And then once you put in the white on the back, it will start to take shape,
Yes,
more shape, right?
exactly. So now, if you, Chris, were to like now start punching the white, now those start creating shape to the tree
I can
as well.
see that.
See, because it's going to
Yes.
hold all that in.
Okay.
All right.
How's
And then
it
you're
going
also
over there,
going to do a
Kyle?
little smidge of brown there for the tree trunk.
Okay.
You would punch all that out. You would actually then take it off of your frame and cut around it. You're going
Okay.
to cut about a quarter or, well, about a half of an inch all the way around that circle.
Outside
Okay.
that circle?
Outside that circle. Yep.
Okay.
I don't want to do it now since we haven't finished punching that. But yeah, you would cut around it.
Okay.
And then after that, you would glue. You would glue it to the back.
That makes me feel better.
To help
Okay.
with that, I just make little cuts about every
Yes.
half of an inch all the way around that
Excellent.
monk's cloth. And then I can take hot glue.
Oh, I like that.
Move it to the back. And then I'm also going to take some of those fun beads like you see here.
Oh, cute.
How do you get those on?
With a needle and thread. You would glue it onto here and then thread your.
Let's show again how
there.
cute these
Okay,
are.
so yeah.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
Isn't that fun?
So,
And can't you see a whole tree of these?
Oh, absolutely.
So 4 come in the kit, but
I
then
love it.
you might want 2 kits because you want them all over your tree.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
could do them
How
different colors.
fun.